Dennis Chopko of Killing Herb Inc. is a sales expert, and Mike has sent him to meet Tricia at the Tastemaker studio. One of the scariest things for many business owners is making sales calls, and Tricia has asked for some help. Tricia needs to call local stores to ask if they will sell her new clothing line, and it scares her.
You've got three parts to the phone approach. The acknowledgement, so the opening statement that you have, your benefit or your problem statement of why should they meet with you, why should they take the time to sit down and take a look at the clothing that you have, and then gaining some sort of commitment of, okay, hey, when can we get together to do the showing? A lot of salespeople, when they call a customer, they use these pat questions that, one of them is, are you busy? Oh no, thank goodness. Thank you, just called. I now have something to do. Of course we're busy. I mean, that's why alarm clocks were invented. The other one is say, how are you today? Why do I need to tell you? And it's not going that good, thanks, and then we get off the phone. So we want to differentiate ourselves right away when we call. And if it's a store, then we know that there's people, if it's a successful store, and that's the store that you want to be dealing with, they might be dealing with a customer. So our opening acknowledgement when we call these stores, the first question is, are you with the customer, or are you okay to chat? So if you want, what we'll do is we'll just write down the acknowledgement, and what we'll do is we'll build this script that you can use for each store when you call, and so that it becomes very fluid and very comfortable for you. Now, if they do say, yes, I am with the customer, you can say, well, what would be a good time for me to call you back? So if we call and we say, okay, are you with the customer? Are you okay to chat? And they say, no, I'm not with the customer. Okay, who is this again? It's Trish with Tastemaker. I'm out doing some marketing for a new line of clothing that we have. Who would be the person that I should talk to about this? And if they say, well, that's me, I'm the owner of the store and I'm here, then you move to the next stage part, which is your benefit and your problem statement. Say, we have this new line that's coming out right away. It's at the end of July. And we've had some exposure at the MTV Movie Awards on the red carpet, and I'm also working with a magazine, and I was just wondering if I might be able to get the chance to come in. Is it possible for me to get 20 minutes with you where I could show you through some of the new lines of clothing and talk a little bit about maybe getting the product into your store? Then if you get further into the conversation at that point, then I think that you can say, we're looking to have certain stores in Vancouver, and we can kind of get into that competitive advantage of going, only certain people are going to be allowed to carry this, not everybody. So it could become somewhat exclusive for you. So if you're looking for a line that nobody else has, this might be the one for you. So we'll do a dry run here where you can just pick up the phone. You can call me first. We'll go through it so that it's easy for you on the phone, so that by the time you're talking to a customer, it's very fluid and smooth. Ring, ring, ring. Yeah, hello. Killing Herb Inc. clothing store. How can I help you?
Okay. Sorry.
This is why we're practicing. Good afternoon, KHI Clothing Store.
Hey, this is Trish from Tastemakers. I'm doing some market research right now for a new clothing line. I was just wondering if you're the right person to talk to about that.
I'm just with a customer right now.
Shh.
Okay, so let's back it up.
Let's try it again. This sucks.
They say that life begins outside your comfort zone.
Oh,
You're living.
I'm so outside my comfort zone right now. Okay.
So make the call.
It's time for Tricia to overcome her nerves and make some calls. We'll catch up with her after the break. Tricia's session with Dennis Chopko has helped, and her phone calls have paid off.